Hi Scorpio, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your May 2020 general reading. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I'm already receiving so much. I'm having a hard time just even getting through my intro. But if you are new to my channel, welcome. So glad to have you here. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Vibe Tribe, love you something serious. Thank you to everyone who's been helping support my channel, whether through your interaction with my videos or donations, private readings. All of it means something, and I am eternally grateful for all of your love and support. If you need to get in touch with me for any reason, all my information is down below, but you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. So make sure that if you like this video to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates, and let me know if there's anything that I can do for you. Now, I will say that some of these messages may not be for everyone. The first portion that I need to get out is going to be for someone very specific, but then I'm going to go into more general messages. But I do have a male figure that's kind of hijacked my meditation, and normally I don't get clear names, but I'm getting the name Diedrich or something similar to that. But I feel like there's something around this name or this person in particular where um, and I feel like it still has to kind of do with general messages, but I'm just going to kind of condense this. So if someone does come across this video that this resonates with, then please get in contact with me, because this energy is very much persistent and trying to communicate. But overall, I kind of feel, whether this is attached to the Diedrich or if this is just the general message, so please take whatever resonates for you. But Scorpio, like, they were showing me the Two of Cups energy, and the general message that I was getting with this Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups represents a soulmate energy, someone you have a really, really strong bond with. And I feel like there's someone in your life, or if this is the person that's coming through, and I'm like even just struggling to get through this, is that this is someone that, like, you had a very promising future with. I was seeing the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, like a lot of truth, a lot of clarity, open communication, like planning for your future and planting the seeds for your future. But then something happened. I was getting the Ace of, or not the Ace, but the, okay, they're bringing a lot of aces in. There's a lot of love here, like an eternal love that I'm picking up on. But there's some sort of disconnection there with the Eight of Cups energy that I was picking up on, especially with the death energy. I'm not sure if this is just a transformational energy or if this is someone that has actually been passed on, okay? But what it kind of feels like is that there's someone, more generally, there's someone in your life, Scorpio, that you had a very strong soul bond with, that you were planning your future with, and then something came in and disrupted that energy, whether it was a physical passing or just a transformational energy where someone had to leave the connection, which led to a lot of dissatisfaction. I'm feeling a lot of grief and a lot of inner turmoil when it comes to this situation, because I feel that the energy tied to it is more of like it was gone too soon, right? Like, I don't feel like you got the full experience of this connection, and so there's a lot of what if tied to it. So if that makes sense with anyone that comes across that resonates with the name Diedrich, please reach out to me, because this energy really wants to come forward, but I don't want them hijacking the reading either. So we're going to kind of play off of that general message, because I still think it associates with what's trying to come through for you. So, okay, so let's get back to the general message. There is some sort of soulmate connection that is in Scorpio's life that in the beginning there is a lot of high hopes and a lot of high expectations for what this connection was going to bring to you. But at the same time, there's this sense of needing to take responsibility and accountability for your own well-being and your own happiness instead of placing that on another. There's a sense of fulfillment and transformational energy that wants to come through to help kind of balance out the scales in your life. And the situation, or the disruptance in the energy flow between you and this soulmate, is giving you an opportunity to kind of look at the reflections and things that are being mirrored back to you, because I feel like there is a lot of um, external influence that was causing a lot of disruption within the connection. And so therefore it had to be like, it's kind of putting you in a timeout to give you more time to reflect on your own stuff. And I feel like it's really important that you take a clear look at what's being presented to you at this time, because um, they're bringing me to certain notes. There's an upgrade that's happening, but they do not want you to overdo the ascension process. Like, take your time with it. Let it come at its own natural course, but don't feel like you have to be on someone else's level, or you should be here too, and feeling like you're comparing yourself to anyone else's journey. You need to listen to your body and what is coming up for you. But at the same time, like, you need to listen to what it is that your body actually needs. Like, if you find yourself coming too much into a state of stillness, then they want you to break it up. They want you to kind of break the typical cycle that you have found yourself in. So if you have found yourself going, and focusing so much on your ascension to play catch up, then they want you to take more time for stillness and enjoy and just have fun. But if you have found yourself maybe coming more on the side of laziness and finding yourself falling back into bad habits, or not exercising or not meditating enough, they want you to do the opposite. Okay, so whatever energy you have kind of found yourself in recently, they want you to break the cycle, stir it up a little bit, and go in the opposite direction. So if you've been feeling a little lackluster and unmotivated, then they want you to focus and get on the ball and start focusing on your priorities and creating a clear connection with you and the divine. But if you have been going too much, playing catch up in your ascension process, then they want you to take a little more time for yourself to just enjoy and have fun. But this is a part of your ascension. This is part of learning your own boundaries and learning your own pace when it comes to paying attention to your energy levels, the energy levels that are around you, and what it is that needs your time and attention. Okay? This is really about learning discipline, disciplining yourself, and knowing what you need at that given time, and being able to step up to the plate in order to do it. There's also a sense of havingness. They want you to really take a good look at things around you and show like really show more gratitude for the things that you have been through, the things that you have overcome, the things that you have manifested in your life. Like really take inventory. A lot of this is about inventory this month for you, and put fear and worry behind you, because everything that is going on in your life right now is kind of like pulling back the veil on any self-worth issues and anything that has been holding you back in your own internal belief system. Okay. So I do feel like there's going to be a big breakthrough for you this month, and realizing what it is that you actually need in order to succeed. And sometimes it's not always what you think it is. So make sure that you're taking that time for yourself, and realize that you are worthy and that you have the tools to succeed in whatever it is that you are trying to get to, right? And really just focus on more being present, because I feel like there's a lot of future thinking and future thought, and it's like your power is right now. Okay, so pay attention to the little nudges and act upon those accordingly, but don't think that you have to have your whole life planned out in order to feel successful, because that's not the case. And you have more power in the present moment than you ever do in the past or the future, because neither one exists. So staying present, staying diligent, stay focused, and really listen to what is coming up for you that your body and soul needs right now. Um, I do feel like some of you might need some breathing room. So, whether, we're all in the situation of being caught up in quarantine and stuff like that, but I feel like it's really important that you take some individual time right now, like really important for you, in order to kind of clear your energy of other people and their influences, and kind of figure out what it is that Scorpio needs, right? Scorpio needs. And that can be something so simple, but it's important for you to communicate those needs and communicate those boundaries, and allowing others to do the same. Okay. So if someone is communicating to you, listen. Okay. Listen. But also make sure that you are being heard as well. Okay. So finding the balance in between your communication and, just allowing the progression of your relationships to flourish at this time. But it's by having that individual time and clearing your own energy and centering yourself that you are going to find the answers and the tools and the necessities that you need in order to get where you want to be. Um, so um, surrender to the process. Okay, surrender to the process. I do feel like a lot of you are going to start seeing more connections between your perception of your reality and what the heart truly wants. And once you realize the connection of your old limiting beliefs, and the connection between the perception of the world around you doesn't quite match up with what your heart truly believes, then you're going to start being able to integrate what the heart truly desires, and being able to put that forth into all of your endeavors. Okay. So, is there anything else that you want to talk about? Pay attention. Like a lot of this has to do with the physical body. Really pay close attention to your body's subtle frequencies. Okay, so if you're having the achy muscles or tension headaches, if you're feeling like anxious or flustered or whatever the case may be, like all of these things that you're feeling in your physical body are telling you that something is either out of alignment or just not quite where it needs to be. And so it's telling you what you need. You just have to be quiet enough and still enough to listen and then act upon it accordingly. So, but I do feel like a lot of you are going to be processing and going through a lot of grievances this month. And so it's really important that you stay gentle through the process and realizing that the things that you're releasing due to the patterns of your past are no longer needed nor wanted in your future that you're trying to create. So, um, yeah. But also listen to it's just as much as your physical body as it is your emotional body. And I think it's really important that you learn to decipher the two. So, all right, guys, that's what I have for you. And I hope these messages help you in any way. If you have any questions or need to talk to me, please reach out to whispersofgrace1016 at gmail.com. I wish you the best of luck, and I will talk to all of you soon.